What's up, man? It's your big brother K Reno. I want to shout out to my homie Kofi from Kofi's Universe. Y'all make sure to subscribe to his channel and support everything he got going on because he be dropping that knowledge. Yeah!
YouTube salute. So I'm here to talk about who's the greater artist on Death Row Records. Was it Snoop Doggy Dogg or was it Tupac Shakur? Alright, so if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button, click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. Also, cast your vote for Kofi's Hip Hop Hall of Fame. The link is in the description. And let's go. Man, I knew this would be very difficult for me to talk about, but this is something I feel that I want to kind of put it to rest, but actually, make it fun. Because a lot of people say, oh, Snoop Dogg is the reason why where Death Row's at, or no, Tupac made Death Row, where is it at? But we're going to break it down step by step, and let's start at the beginning with Snoop Dogg. So everybody remembers that Snoop Dogg was introduced in the Chronic album, Dr. Dre, that came out in 1992. That album went 3 times platinum. It was released December 15, 1992. And at that time, Snoop Dogg was featured on Ain't Nothing But a G Thing. And his swag, he brought something new, not just to the West Coast scene, but to hip hop and rap. It was like, damn, who was this? And his flow was impeccable. So it was just like, okay, this is new, this is new. Snoop Dogg album that came out in 1993, Doggy Style, was like the most anticipated album. One of the most anticipated albums of all time. And at that time, the hype was surreal. That album debuted number one, was released November 23rd, 1993. It went 4 times platinum. And Snoop Dogg, he actually put the rap in a chokehold like you never seen before. The West Coast at that time, they had hip hop and rap on lock. Nobody couldn't see them, and that's no disrespect to the Midwest, the South, or the East Coast. I'm just being honest. And from there, Snoop just continued to give you more and more and more. The Above the Rim soundtrack, I mean, it was just, going to another level. Then he dropped The Murder Was a Case um, soundtrack of the movie that he released, whatever. Then he helped with the Dog Food album, even though Daz and Corrupt really, did they part with that. That was mainly them, but he curated that album. So he was over the overseer of that album. And then from there, Snoop, he was fighting his murder charge, a lot of things he was going through. So you can see not the decline, but he was kind of like bouncing around because I think his energy was really stirred just trying to, get a not guilty verdict. So Tupac, he was already on the scene. You knew what he was talking about. He released albums like Me Against the World, Strictly for My Niggas, um, Thug Life. So at this time, Tupac had a name. But when Tupac went to prison and Suge Knight got him out of prison, so he signed to Death Row Records. So in February 13, 1996, he released a double CD, All Eyes on Me. That album is diamond now. And at that time, it was 5 times platinum. And every single, California Love, two of America's Most Wanted, How Do You Want It, I Ain't Mad at You, Hit 'Em Up. All those singles went platinum. All those singles went platinum just to let everybody know. Then from there, you had Machiavelli, the Don Illuminati, 7 Day Theory. That came out November 5th, 1996. That went 4 times platinum. Toss It Up, To Live and Die in LA, Hail Mary. Them singles went platinum too. A lot of people forget that. So Tupac, just in that 1 year being on death row, sold over 15 million records. That's crazy, and that's like amazing. Snoop Dogg selling all those records on death row as far as 4 times platinum overall with Doggy Style. Don't get me wrong, but Tupac seemed like his impact was just insane, and it went to another level. And then even when Snoop Dogg came out with the Dogfather, November 12, 1996, it was a week after Machiavelli. That album went 2 times platinum, but it didn't live up to the hype. It was a disappointment. I'm not gonna lie. But from there, Tupac was murdered. Tupac still had music coming out as far on the Gridlock soundtrack in 1997, gang-related soundtrack in 1997. You even heard him on Daz Dillinger album that came out in 1998. Tupac had his greatest hits come out that went diamond in 1998. You also had Tupac and the Outlaws, Still I Rise, December 21st, 1999. The album went platinum. I remember when that album came out because I purchased it. Dope album. You had Tupac to the End of Time. That went 3 times platinum, March 27, 2001. You also had Tupac Better Days. That went 2 times platinum. You had so many things still coming out. So at this time, and how I look at it, I feel like Snoop Dogg was one of the pioneers to get Death Row where it was supposed to be, as this powerhouse juggernaut record label making noise in the hip hop rap industry. But I think Tupac, who he was and what he was doing for Death Row, catapulted Death Row as the unstoppable, the untouchable, not just record label, but just like the force to be reckoned with in the hip hop rap industry. Cause what Tupac did, it's unprecedented and it will never be done again. I'm just being honest. And the movies he was making, the soundtracks, his albums, he had recorded over 300 songs. He had albums for the Outlaws, albums for Gaddafi was gonna come off a solo album. Like all this stuff is in the making. He even had a record label, Machiavelli Records, because he was gonna actually complete his contract with Death Row and start releasing all his stuff on Machiavelli Records for his crew, the Outlaws. So, and at that time, after Snoop Dogg's second album, he and Suge Knight wasn't seeing eye to eye, and he ended up leaving and going to No Limit Records, doing his thing over there. And after a while, he ended up, just branching off. And Snoop Dogg, his career, I guess, took like a start again. It was like a jump start. And I was actually happy for his career, especially him bringing out the East Siders on Doghouse Records and stuff like that. So I believe there's no person that's the greater rapper or the greater artist on Death Row. I believe that both artists helped pave the way to make Death Row what it was at that time in the 90s. I think the best or the most untouchable record label in the 90s was Death Row Records, and then both artists had their own type of path and actually how they actually sculptured Death Row. So let me know what you think. Is it Tupac? Is it Snoop Dogg? Post your comments below. Hope smash Black Panther the like button, subscribe to my channel. Click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. Also, cast your vote for Kofi's Hip Hop Hall of Fame. If you want to support and donate to the channel, I have Venmo, CashApp, PayPal, Streamlabs. Everything's in the description. Until next time, peace.